Every country tells its story through its money. The coins in your pocket are not just metal, they are small pieces of history. They show a nation's identity, its values, and its journey through time. The history of Kuwait's coins is a fascinating tale. It actually begins long before Kuwait had its own currency. It travels through times of trade, change, and great challenge. Looking at these coins helps us understand the story of Kuwait itself. From ancient trade routes to modern wealth, the coins of Kuwait reflect the spirit of this small but important nation. This essay will explore the complete history of Kuwait's coinage. We'll start in the early days. We'll see what coins people used when Kuwait was a small trading post. Then, we'll look at the foreign currencies that circulated for many years. A big part of the story is the Indian rupee. It was the main money in Kuwait for a long time. We'll then learn about the creation of Kuwait's very own currency. This was a proud moment for the nation. The Kuwaiti Dinar and its coins, the fils, were born. We'll look closely at each coin that Kuwait has ever made. We'll describe their sizes, what metals they are made of, and the pictures on them. The designs are very important. They show symbols that are special to Kuwait, like the traditional sailing ship called a dhow. We'll also see how big events changed the coins. Events like the discovery of oil and the difficult time of the Iraqi invasion left their mark on Kuwait's money. This journey shows how a currency can be a symbol of strength and survival. Finally, we'll bring the story up to the present day. We'll look at the coins used in Kuwait now. We'll also mention special coins made to celebrate important moments. For readers in America, it's interesting to see how Kuwaiti coins are different from US coins like the quarter or the dime. The story of Kuwait's coins is connected to global trade and world events. It's more than just a local story. It's a story of how a nation built its identity and secured its place in the world, one small coin at a time. Long before Kuwait had its own national currency, it was a busy center for trade. Located on the coast of the Arabian Gulf, its ports welcomed ships from many lands. Because it was a crossroads, many different types of coins were used in its markets. There was no single, official money. People used whatever was available and trusted. Merchants from Persia, India, and the Ottoman Empire brought their own coins with them. This mix of currencies was common in the region for centuries. People had to be skilled at knowing the value of each different coin. One of the most common coins was the Maria Theresa thaler. This was a large silver coin from Austria. It was first minted in 1780. Even though it was European, it became very popular in the Middle East and Africa. People trusted its high silver content and consistent weight. For over 150 years, the thaler was a key coin for trade in Kuwait and the wider Gulf region. Imagine a market in old Kuwait. A trader might use an Austrian silver coin to buy spices that came from India on a ship built in Kuwait. This really shows how connected the world was, even long ago. Besides the thaler, coins from the powerful Ottoman Empire were also used. Kuwait was officially part of the Ottoman province of Basra for a time. So, Ottoman gold liras and silver kurus were accepted in daily business. These coins came from Istanbul, the capital of the empire. Local merchants and pearl divers might be paid in Ottoman money. At the same time, Persian coins could also be found. This was due to the close trade links across the Gulf. This variety of money shows that Kuwait's economy was open and international from its earliest days. This period without a single currency was complex. It made trade a little difficult. You always had to calculate the value of one coin against another. There was no central bank to control the money supply. The value of a coin depended on the weight and purity of its metal, usually silver or gold. This system worked for a long time. But as Kuwait grew and its trade became more organized, the need for a more stable and uniform currency became clear. This need set the stage for the next chapter in Kuwait's monetary history, the era of the Indian rupee. As the 19th century ended, the influence of the British Empire grew in the Arabian Gulf. Great Britain had strong ties with India, and its currency, the Indian rupee, was very stable. In 1899, Kuwait signed a treaty with Britain. This agreement brought Kuwait under British protection and strengthened its ties to the British world. As a result, the Indian rupee became the main currency used in Kuwait. It was much simpler than using many different types of coins. Everyone knew the value of the rupee, which made trade easier and more predictable. The Indian rupee was a silver coin. It featured the portrait of the British monarch, like King George V or King George VI. For Americans, this is interesting because US coins show figures from American history, like presidents, not ruling kings or queens. The use of the rupee in Kuwait shows the power of the British Empire at the time. The currency connected Kuwait to a vast economic network that stretched from London to India and across the Gulf. For nearly 60 years, the people of Kuwait used these coins and banknotes for everything, from buying food to trading pearls. In 1959, a special version of the rupee was created just for use in the Gulf region. It was called the Gulf rupee. The Reserve Bank of India issued these notes. They looked very similar to the regular Indian rupees, but they had a different color and a special serial number prefix. This was done to control gold smuggling between India and the Gulf. The Gulf rupee was the official currency in Kuwait and other nearby states like Bahrain, Qatar, and the UAE. This was an important step. It was a regional currency, showing that the Gulf states had a shared economic life. The era of the rupee was very important for Kuwait. It provided monetary stability that helped the country's economy grow, especially after oil was discovered. However, as Kuwait moved towards full independence, its leaders knew that a sovereign nation needed its own currency. Using another country's money, even a special version of it, was a sign of being dependent. The desire for a national currency was part of the larger dream of independence. The Gulf rupee was the final bridge between using foreign money and creating Kuwait's very own dinar. The year 1960 was a landmark year for Kuwait. The country was preparing for full independence from Britain. A key part of becoming a truly independent nation is having your own national currency. So, in 1960, the Kuwaiti currency law was issued. This law established the Kuwaiti Currency Board. Its main job was to create and manage Kuwait's new money. The leaders chose the name dinar for the main currency unit. The name dinar has a long history in the region. It comes from the ancient Roman coin, the denarius. This choice connected Kuwait's modern currency to a long tradition of trade and money in the Middle East. The new currency was officially launched on April 1, 1961. The Kuwaiti dinar replaced the Gulf rupee. The exchange rate was set at 1 dinar for 13.33 rupees. This made the change smooth for everyone. People had a period of time to exchange their old rupees for the new dinars. The dinar was divided into 1,000 smaller units. This is very different from the US dollar, which is divided into 100 cents. The smaller unit in Kuwait was named the fils. The word fils also has a history coming from another ancient coin name. Having 1,000 fils to a dinar allowed for very precise pricing. The creation of the dinar was a huge source of national pride. It was a clear symbol of Kuwait's sovereignty and economic independence. The government and the new currency board carefully planned the launch. They wanted to make sure the new currency was strong and trusted from the very beginning. The Kuwaiti dinar was backed by the country's growing oil wealth. This gave it a strong foundation. From its first day, the dinar was a stable and valuable currency. This stability has been a key feature of the Kuwaiti dinar ever since. For the people of Kuwait, this was a very exciting time. For the first time, they were using coins and banknotes that were truly their own. The money did not have a foreign king on it. Instead, it had symbols of Kuwaiti culture and heritage. The new currency was managed from within Kuwait, not from India or Britain. In 1969, the Kuwaiti Currency Board was replaced by the Central Bank of Kuwait. The central bank took over the responsibility of managing the nation's money. This step further strengthened Kuwait's control over its own economic destiny. When the Kuwaiti dinar was introduced in 1961, a new set of coins was released. These were actually the very first national coins of Kuwait. They were made to replace the Indian rupee coins that people had been using. The set included 6 different denominations. These were the 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100 files coins. This range of values allowed for all kinds of transactions, from small purchases to larger payments. The coins were designed to be both practical and, honestly, quite beautiful. They were a tangible symbol of Kuwait's new status as an independent nation. The metals used for the first coins were chosen carefully. The smallest coin, the 1 fils, was made of nickel brass. The 5 and 10 fils coins were also made of nickel brass. This alloy is durable and has a gold-like color. The higher value coins, the 20, 50 and 100 fils, were made of cupro nickel. This is the same type of silver-colored metal used for many modern US coins, like the dime and quarter. The different colors and sizes of the coins really help people to tell them apart easily. The 100 fils coin was the largest, about the size of a US half-dollar. The design of these first coins was very important. All 6 coins shared the same design on the front, or obverse side. It featured a boom dhow, which is a type of traditional wooden sailing ship. The dhow was shown sailing on the sea, with the year of minting written in both the Islamic, or Hijri, and Gregorian calendars. The words State of Kuwait were written in Arabic at the top. The dhow was chosen because it represents Kuwait's long history as a seafaring and trading nation. It was a symbol of the country's heritage, long before oil was discovered. The back, or reverse side of the coins, was simple and clear. It showed the value of the coin. For example, 10 fils, written in Arabic in the center of a circle. This simple design made the coins easy to read and use in daily commerce. The first series of coins was minted for many years, from 1961 onwards. They became a familiar part of everyday life in Kuwait. For the first generation of independent Kuwaitis, these coins were a constant reminder of their nation's new beginning. They were holding a piece of their own history in their hands. The design of Kuwait's coins has remained remarkably consistent since they were first introduced. The central symbol on the front of every Kuwaiti fils coin has always been the boom dhow. This is very different from US coins, where designs change and feature different presidents or historical scenes. The choice to keep the dhow is deliberate. It serves as a constant reminder of Kuwait's roots. Before the age of oil, Kuwait's economy depended on pearl diving, fishing, and trade carried out by these magnificent wooden ships. The dhow symbolizes hard work, adventure, and the nation's connection to the sea. While the main design of the dhow has stayed the same, there have been small changes over the years. The artwork was refined slightly in later mintings to make the details clearer. The way the year is written has also been consistent, showing both the Islamic Hijri calendar and the International Gregorian calendar. This shows Kuwait's identity as both an Arab and Muslim nation and a member of the global community. The name of the country, Al-Kuwait in Arabic, is always prominently displayed above the ship, anchoring the design to the nation. The reverse side of the coins, which shows the value, is also designed for clarity. The value is written in Arabic script inside a central circle. The design often includes some geometric patterns or decorative elements, but the focus is always on making the denomination easy to read. This practical approach is important for money that is used every day by everyone. The consistency in design helps people, including visitors to the country, to quickly become familiar with the currency. You always know that a Kuwaiti coin will have a ship on one side and its value on the other. This focus on a single powerful symbol is a key feature of Kuwaiti coinage. Unlike countries that issue many different commemorative designs for circulation, Kuwait reserves special designs for non-circulating coins. The everyday coins stick to the classic dhow design. This creates a strong and unified brand for the nation's currency. The dhow sailing on the waves is more than just a picture on a coin. It is the emblem of Kuwait's journey, from a small trading port to a modern, prosperous state. It is a design that carries the weight of history. The history of Kuwait's currency faced its greatest test on August 2, 1990. On that day, Iraq invaded and occupied Kuwait. The Iraqi government immediately declared the Kuwaiti dinar to be invalid. They tried to force the people of Kuwait to use the Iraqi dinar instead. The invaders looted vast quantities of Kuwaiti dinar banknotes and coins from the Central Bank of Kuwait and other banks. They took this stolen money back to Iraq. This was an attempt to destroy not just Kuwait's economy, but also one of the most important symbols of its national identity. During the 7-month occupation, the Iraqi dinar was the only official currency. However, many Kuwaitis resisted. They refused to use the Iraqi money and continued to believe in the value of their own dinar. The Kuwaiti government, operating in exile from Saudi Arabia, made a crucial decision. They announced that after liberation, all the old Kuwaiti dinar banknotes would be replaced with a new series. This was done to make the massive number of banknotes stolen by Iraq worthless. This act of economic warfare was a key part of the resistance against the occupation. After Kuwait was liberated in February 1991, the country faced the huge task of rebuilding. One of the first priorities was to restore the national currency. On March 24, 1991, a new series of banknotes was released. People had a limited time to exchange their old pre-invasion notes for the new ones. This demonetization process successfully made the stolen currency valueless. But what about the coins? The coins were not replaced. Because the coins had a much lower value than the banknotes, it was not practical for the Iraqis to transport and melt them down in large quantities. So, after the liberation, the same fils coins that were minted before 1990 went back into circulation. They were used alongside the new banknotes. This makes Kuwaiti coins special. If you find a Kuwaiti coin from the 1970s or 1980s, it is a small piece of history that survived the invasion. It is a symbol of resilience. While the banknotes had to be replaced to fight the economic damage of the invasion, the humble coins endured. They provided a sense of continuity and stability for the Kuwaiti people as they began to rebuild their lives and their country. Today in 2025, the coins used in Kuwait are very similar to the ones first issued in 1961. The current circulation coins are the 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100 fils pieces. The 1 fils coin is no longer used in daily transactions because its value is too small, similar to how the half-cent coin disappeared in the US. While the designs have remained the same, featuring the iconic Tau, the metal composition of some coins has been updated. The 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100 fils coins are now all made of steel plated with brass, cupro nickel, or bronze. This change makes them cheaper to produce while still being durable. While the circulating coins maintain their traditional design, the Central Bank of Kuwait also issues special commemorative coins. These are not for everyday use. They are made for collectors and to mark important national events. For example, special coins have been issued to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Kuwait's independence and the 20th anniversary of its liberation. These coins are often made of precious metals like gold and silver. They feature unique designs related to the event they are celebrating. This is similar to how the US Mint issues special commemorative coins for events like the Olympics or anniversaries of historic moments. These commemorative coins are a way for Kuwait to tell its story on an international stage. They celebrate milestones in the country's history, its culture, and its achievements. For example, a coin might be issued to honor the National Assembly or to celebrate Kuwait being named the humanitarian capital of the world. These coins are works of art. They use advanced minting techniques to create beautiful and detailed designs. They are highly sought after by coin collectors, known as numismatists, from all around the globe. The contrast between Kuwait's circulating coins and its commemorative coins is interesting. The everyday coins emphasize tradition, stability, and a single unified national identity centered on the Diao. The special issues, on the other hand, provide an opportunity for artistic expression and for celebrating specific moments in the nation's ongoing story. Together, they form a complete picture of Kuwait's numismatic identity. They show a nation that is proud of its past, grounded in its traditions, and also dynamic and engaged with the present. The history of Kuwait's coins is the history of the nation itself, written in metal. From the diverse mix of foreign trade coins in its early days to the stable and proud Kuwaiti Dinar of today, every coin tells a part of the story. The use of the Maria Theresa thaler and the Indian rupee shows Kuwait's long history as a center for international trade and its strategic connections with global powers. These early currencies paved the way for a modern monetary system. They built the foundation of trust and commerce, upon which the new nation would grow its economy. The creation of the Kuwaiti Dinar and its fils coins in 1961 was a turning point. It was a declaration of economic independence and national sovereignty. The choice of the boom dao as the central design was brilliant. It has kept the nation's seafaring heritage at the heart of its identity, even in the age of immense oil wealth. This single, unchanging symbol on circulating coins provides a sense of stability and continuity that is rare in the world of currency. It reminds the people of Kuwait of their roots and the journey their country has taken. The story of the coins during and after the 1990 invasion is a powerful lesson in resilience. While banknotes were stolen and had to be replaced, the small fils coins endured. They became an unlikely symbol of survival and continuity. They connected the pre-invasion past with the post-liberation future, helping to provide a sense of normalcy as the nation rebuilt. This chapter in Kuwait's history shows that money is more than just a tool for exchange. It is a profound symbol of a nation's spirit and its will to exist. Today, Kuwait's coins continue to reflect its identity. The classic Dao design on everyday coins speaks of tradition, while special commemorative issues celebrate modern achievements. For an American or any outside observer, Kuwait's coinage offers a fascinating window into the country's values. It shows a deep respect for history, a commitment to stability, and immense national pride. From ancient silver trade coins to the modern steel fills, the money of Kuwait is a testament to the enduring story of a small nation with a great history.